hope it's gonna be a chill one. Because I'm fucking kinda done. Welcome back, guys, to volume 15. You walk with a purpose. You don't really have a purpose aside from friendship, of course, but you know these streets pretty well by this point, so you can at least strut like you've got one. Okay, that's it. That's it. I think they gave up on the intros because I think nobody fucking reads that shit. Actually, you know what you think you had it up here with friendship. Your show will be back on your regular friend making bullshit later, but today, just for today, just one of those days, I curl up under the blankets with your favorite show sort of day. Leave your phone on silent, say nothing to no one sort of day. And honestly, you watch a friend almost die of poisoning, gaze up on the jugal afterlife. You think you're more than a day, or a night, or rather, of a respite like this. Gotta be honest with you. That volume was weird as hell. What the hell? Who the hell are you? Why you're getting poisoned? Why you're dying? Why you have weird things stinging? Why I saw you next on Pasta Quest? I have so many questions. So you just for today, you turn your back on this new SWAT of Alternia City you were considering walking through, and head back to your old hideout. No explorations now, only bed. You drag yourself up the scaffolding to your hidey hole, more than anything, more than binging on the media or relaxing amidst peace and quiet. You want to take a nice long nap. You spill yourself into a little pile of bedding, pillows, and various pieces of clothing. You manage to throw your unsettle in. As soon as your body touches it, you are out like a light. But it isn't very long until you wake again, and not because your body is rousing itself after sufficient slumber, but because of persistent scrabbling sound that followed by a loud donk. Typically, that wouldn't be enough to get up, but you're a pretty heavy sleeper, but the noise is accompanied by the nagging sensation that whatever is making the noise is in the room with you, and that has you bolting upright. You must have woken up in the middle of your REM cycle because you feel like a mummy rising out of the grave. It is real life, or it is just fantasy. Is this the real life? Or just a fantasy? Your brain struggles to make sense of your surroundings through the fog of residual sleepiness and still settled over you as a stumble to your feet. Eventually you are able to discern that the noise is coming from behind and above you, around where the ceiling is. And what the hell? Is there a raccoon crawling into vents? Does Alternia even have raccoons? If it does, then you're pretty sure you wouldn't want to meet one, but you can accidentally leave it to your living space either. You get up to investigate. The noise isn't coming from the ceiling, like you thought, but from a platform that's being shoved unceremoniously to the very back of the watchtower. There's a large object in front of it that wasn't there before, a giant curved lens that could only have come from the hole that is now in the side of the platform structure. Maybe this was the old telescope or camera that the condescends once used for surveillance. The scrambling continues. It's coming from within the structure. You are now eager for whatever it is in there to come jumping out at you as soon as you stick your head inside, but you still your nerves and hoist yourself up. What it could be? What it could be? You find yourself face to face with not some weird animal bug, but a troll. Surprise, surprise, I could have fucking guessed that. And trust me on that method. We do. Interesting. This is a bona fide friend opportunity. It's a particularly falling in your lap, but you find yourself especially ornery about it. You will think that could expect some privacy in your own home, or well, the place you adopted as home in Alternia. Anyway, but apparently not. Even when you've decided that you are in a friending mood, there's the universe goes, yeeting new friends into your paths anyways. Can you go and day on this planet without dancing the whole friendship jig? It quickly becomes obvious that this mysterious stranger isn't going to offer you anything more than enigmatic gazing to the middle distance. What else exactly are they doing? You find out, you ask? If they were thinking about moving in, they could have at least ask you first. You're the current occupant after all. I don't want to move in. Okay, cool, yeah. Still, what the hell? I'm talking out loud. Let's believe in testing. I already have a hive. Yeah, then why you're here? Are you stalking me? Are you stalking me? I came out here for that. They point past you. You can only assume they are referring to the giant lens you see on the floor. Well, if they're gotten what they come for, why are they still hanging out on the platform in nuts like this? I'm stuck. You stuck? You stuck, bro? Anyway, he's stuck, guys. He's stuck. They didn't try going for him. I didn't notice you, wherever you came from. I didn't think anyone else was here. Would they perhaps like some help? No? Maybe? Maybe? Would you like some help? Maybe? As you hop down from the platform, you find your ire draining from your much like flesh juice from a pine people. It's difficult to stay angry upon witnessing what's possibly the most pathetic burglary attempt ever, and that's counting your little fiasco with your ship. After walking around to the other side of the platform, you can see the troll's booted legs sticking out from a gap in the structure. It looks much too narrow for anyone to crawl through, and yeah, that's exactly what they must have done in order to push the lads out from behind. You yell that you are going to try and pull them out. You hear a faint mutter, okay. Reach up and grab them around the waist, pulling hard. You take a couple of tries, but with one less particularly hard tug, you're finally able to pull them free. They tumble down on top of you. Thanks for getting me unstuck and breaking my fall. You didn't really do that part of purpose, but you're glad they appreciated it. You guys they simply seem pretty content to continue lying on top of you, actually, but they are heavy, so you wriggle from underneath them like an earwing from under a rock and clamber to your feet. You know that the lens, that's what they want, huh? The troll sits up, crossing their legs. You can see them more clearly. Now they aren't sequestered inside the platform, although their faces are obstructed a little by their shaggy hair and floppy white brown head. They look about as sleepy as you felt earlier, as I'm feeling right now, to be honest. As sleepy as you are in danger of feeling again. In fact, their voice is low and regular, like a metronome dunk in molasses. It almost threatens to send you right back to bed. Yeah, so... Can I have it? Can I have it? Is where you can feel your friend making juice start to circulate through your body again with vengeance after their little sabbatical. Well, that was short-lived for a sabbatical. Was that even an evening could be considered included in that pursuit? But okay, let's not dwell on this matter. You are not really sure that what came over you before turned out a chance to make for a new friend. You? Who kidnapped you and replaced you with a total stranger for a few hours there? Yeah. You tell the troll, of course, they can't have the lens. It's not like you are doing anything with it, or like it even yours to begin with. We'll just abandon here along with the rest of this broken down tech. Curiously, you ask what they wanted for, and are they building something? Perhaps they're an engineer of some sort. No. Are you gonna try to sell it to the black market? What are you trying to do? Climbing all the way up here, just for some building material, will be pretty dumb. Okay, cool, nice. Want to use it for? Lovely. Art. I'm pressing A so many times. Like, you don't notice, but this is literally what I'm doing. Look at this. There are 3 panels. There are 3 fucking panels of nothingness. You look at the lens again skeptically. It's a cool lens, you suppose, but it mostly looks like exactly what it is. A hunk of junk. They want to make art out of this. Their work must be pretty, Anyway, weird. Interesting, weird. Interesting, weird. Interesting? Okay, he's upset. This queen that you like, they take a sort of issue with your comment. Have you managed to offend them? Though you were being polite enough to give them the circumstances. Okay, interesting is usually what people say when they have nothing better to say. It's the truth, okay, Charun? I'm not sure what you're trying to do. I don't know. You have a problem with making art out of trash? No, actually. You shake your head rapidly, but the troll is already crossing their arms and shooting you disapproving looks. I feel like this is a game over. I don't think I want to talk to you anymore. Yes, it is a game over. Well, shush me. God damn it. Let's go do this. Oh no, does that mean they're going to leave? And after you lap, they try to try and attempt your ever-growing friend Harem too. Oh no, I'm tired. Okay then, they're just gonna over as you front the flow for a while until they get the string back enough to leave you. Assume this definitely isn't awkward at all. Okay. It's like, okay. Oh. Well, weird, okay? That's weird. It's weird, okay? Yeah. The two of you alternate between looking at the lens and each other for a while. And usually over the course of making a new friend, they usually would ask you to do something by now, or presented you with some sort of choice between two potential courses of action. Is there anything they like to do now that you retrieve their art materials? That's good. More silence. Oh, more silence. Oh, that's good. 4 of them. Guess it's all on you. Then they probably want to take the lens back to the hive, right? I will, but I'm tired and hungry. Foraging for garbage takes a lot of energy, and I used the last of it to climb up here. I don't think I'd be able to carry it by myself. They really didn't think this old junk heist thing through very well, did they? But would you look at that? This is an excellent time to make a suggestion. Why not look for more easily portable trash? You can help carry it. 4 arms are better than 2. I think we should go for the lazy one. I think the other one's too energetic, and also because he's a slob, so he sure will like to do less as possible. And I'm quite confident he doesn't want to carry it. Sure, this giant lens is pretty neat, but there is probably plenty of other cool stuff they could use that wouldn't be such a pain to move. Your new friend, I thought if I got it wrong again, I'll be so annoyed by that. Your new friend considered he scratching their cheek. There is one place that got to a lot of full material. You know, maybe the two of you could go there. You could laugh. You'll even graciously hold on to the lens for them so they can come together some other time. Okay, I will have to come back for it. Even if you don't have to say anything though. Oh, okay. Not how. Huh. So many things going around, like waterfall, salmons, minerals, skulls, a lot of skulls. Of course, hobs. I don't know. Maybe. Alternian hobs. Trash. Tentacles. Hairs. That thing. More thing. Is this a cave? So many questions. They take you to a garbage dump. Oh. Or a river to be completely accurate, which has a plenty of garbage washed up into the shore. What about the strange direction of the river currents here seem to be pulled into the west that's been dumped into it, consecrating the debris of this muddy patch of land. You're not sure what you expected. Really, you had fleeting thoughts of gleaming art supply store, but they did intimate that they work primarily with garbage. Here we are. You better not to tell anyone about this place. Sure. I don't think they will care. It's a real treasure trove. To nail you with another intense stare? No, you say, of course not. They're trash heavy, safe with you. Satisfied, they pull up the bandana sitting around their neck to cover their nose and mouth. Looks like they are ready to get to work. You're not sure what you should be looking for though. More discard the computer equipment? Or are they kind of more of a toilet paper roll and yogurt cup kind of move? Whatever catches your eye. If you can see anything, just shout. Now that they mentioned it, you never got their name. I'm Sharoon. If you have cheater, you could follow me. Yeah, I guess. Okay, that's weird follower thingy request. Okay, they hold out their hand for your palm husk. You hand it to them and they fiddle with it for a second before returning it to you and traipsing off. This clicking around reveals that they are now in your cheater following list, but also that they taken the liberty of downloading a new app with a purple-pink camera icon. And okay, you recognize this one as well, except Alternia is apparently called pincer spam. Purple pink camera. Instagram? I think it's Instagram. Searching their cheater handle leads you to their account on here. To at least you think it's their account. It's hard to tell from the profile picture, which is a blurry shot of one of their horns and there's a brim of their head. Most of what you can see is kind. Maybe skimming their account will give you a better idea of their aesthetic. You scroll through photographs that are similar and enigmatic. And it says close albums, a sewer drain lid, took up a piece of ceramic, a puppy sniffing the camera. They got quite a number of followers, despite the fact that nobody seems to know who they are and what they never reply to comments, and you got a friends in common too. User Sierra Streamer for Sweep has liked a slew of their most recent posts. Wait. Sound like someone we know. None of this is very helpful. You also realize that you're standing here stalking your new friend on your phone like a creep when you could just, go talk to them some more. So you hurry off after them. By the time you catch up, they are squinting on something. What's that over there? You follow their gaze as he is a hideout of some kind, a small cave targeting a rock. There's someone in it. The two of you approaches curiously. Sharon stoops to peer. Has somebody to the ground near this entrance, but you decide to venture further in. Sounds like a terrible plan, especially by myself. You think you might hear voices, their sources become apparent once you take a few steps inside. Oh, it's us, Daya. Who goes there? Reveal yourself. Oh, it's just you. What the hell are you doing here? Back for round 2? The likelihood of this battle's outcome being anything other than me kicking your ass is certainly 0. Typically this will be a massive waste of my time. But luckily for you, I have nothing better to do! I don't wanna die, Asdaya. Asdaya, I'm not here to fucking duel you or fight you. I know you have the upper hand. This would be insane to fucking fight you in the first place. Asdaya surges forward, presumably to attack you, but any air of intimidation his little speech might have had is quickly diffused by Connolly grabbing him firmly by the back of his coat and yakking him back. Daja, don't be rude. Daja? Wow, that's I'm cool nickname. I would like to use that. Asdaya, or Daja, shrugs Connolly hands away and the quiet sizzle of his psionic is like the hiss of pissed off cat. This, my dear Connolly, is merely small talk. As a prince among my case, rudeness is simply not part of my repertoire. Connolly just snorts. Well, then stop being a strife-hungry dick. My friend is delicate, okay? Okay, Jesus Christ. You protest that you aren't at all as delicate as the last time you ran to each other. You've seen some shit. As Daya sparks psi nonsense doesn't scare you now. The two of them are too focused onto each other to pay attention to you. You're telling me not to fight for once is pretty rich. Don't you think I feel the same as you? It's been too long since I've had someone to punch. Whose bright idea was it in the first place, to hold up in a trash dump for days. I've told you over and over again. I told you over and over again that we are because our quarry is somewhere close. We just have to figure out exactly where. It's a perfectly rational plan. You will see what if you do just think for a second. Yikes! Quarrels. Yeah, you told you maybe you could have nice three-way friend reunion, but they're too busy squabbling. Meanwhile, where had Cheryl gotten off, you slink away from the escalating sniping, looking around for them. You're not entirely surprised when you find them hunched over some object on the ground, poking at it. You notice too, you are saying a stage whisper, pointing in Cornelia and Asdaya direction. You could introduce them once there are not quite much gambling going on. Cheryl pulls down her bandana to answer. No thanks. I feel like it. No, okay. Intro must be like, I guess it is what it is. No thanks, I found something more interesting over here. Okay. They just said there's an object. This is a great find. I've never seen anything like it. Could make something amazing out of this. You take a proper look at the object. It appears to be a miniature satellite dish with a few pipe cleaners sticking out of it. Okay. Unlike all these other stuff out here, though, this object is moving. A dish rotating, while a few lights glimmer softly in its base. We're pretty sure it isn't a crash, and when Connolly and Zaya just discussing tracking someone, whatever it is probably belongs to them. Okay, yeah, that's why you got to distract them. Are we stealing shit from them? What? Wait, a disc? Dish? Okay, so I can nab it. Okay. This is no longer scavenging, this is straight up thievery. You can also call as die again. They are so preoccupied with arguing with each other that they haven't even looked your way. Well, once they realize the tracker is missing, they probably decide to go after Charu to get it back. If that happens, stall them, so you can get away in time. You are so slow, Sharoon! You're a fucking slut! You will never get out of those two fucking freaks! They're fucking good at whatever they fucking do! Okay. This doesn't sit right with you. You don't want to screw your two other friends over, and the energy between them is so weird right now. The verbal sparring looks about a hair's breadth away from turning into a physical sparring, but they also kinda look like they want to make out. Holy fucking shit. Guess that's what it is about being in a relationship, I mean, yeah. Jeez Louise, whatever is going on, you don't want to be caught in the middle of it. That, however, sounds exactly like what Sharoon wants you to do. I'll make it up to you someday. Motherfucker. Okay. Motherfucker. Before you can make a decision, Sharon took up the piece of tech under their arm. They take a running leap towards a fence. Their section of it's this gross trash show from Boots, vaulting over in an impressive display of athletic prowess. Wow. Okay. I thought he was tired. You cringe. Sharon is really leaving you in lurch here. This is not the kind of thing a good friend will do. But then maybe you were never really friends in the first place. That's it. That is the ending. Holy guacamole. Okay. I guess we just gonna end the episode right now, right here. What the hell? We're gonna, yeah. See you again. Someday.